I got the confirmation for an apartment. And I haven't even seen it yet. I'm actually super happy that I have an apartment and I don't have the hassle of having to search for something anymore. And I can just go there, check it out, sign the contract, and then I'm done with it. I kinda cannot believe it because it's not as if I'm an exceptional tenant or something. I'm also not super rich or anything. So I'm really wondering how I was able to get that now. Well, that's what happened today, together with a lot of other things. Also, I have to drive to a different city now, to an airport, and we're gonna stay in a hotel, which is cool. And we booked it yesterday, which is also cool, just a bit spontaneous. So I thought I'll just take you all 5 viewers with me because it might be interesting. Today's a day where I just feel exactly how I look. I'm currently sitting in my packing chaos, which I don't want to show you, but it is all here. And it's already evening, but I still have to pack for tomorrow when I travel again. And last week when I came back from the hotel, I was kind of thinking, oh, it's still like another 6 days till I travel again. I'm kind of bored. What should I do here? And now that I'm traveling tomorrow, I'm just wishing to be able to stay here. But yeah, I have to pack, and well, tomorrow I'm leaving and I have a few things to do. I have to take a corona test. I'm gonna visit my apartment, if it's gonna be my apartment. I technically already signed the contract, so I hope everything is working out, but I just don't really trust it. So technically I'm visiting my apartment tomorrow for the first time to see how it's looking like, and I really just hope it's good and not just totally fucked up shit place. I'm gonna start packing, and then if I don't see you today, I'll see you tomorrow when I leave, and I hope we just all see my apartment, I guess. So I just went to check out my place. And I would say it looks pretty good. Could have been worse. I will check again. I took a video of everything, so I'll check later.
Perfect.
Stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking about doing that.
Yeah.
Which? Yeah, and I hope it's good and I hope it's not shitty as fuck. This is the tiniest working space I've ever had. It's not the most comfortable, but breakfast ends at like 10, so I'm thinking maybe afterwards I could sit there. Yeah. Look at this. It's currently like 12:30 and I'm just gonna head to my colleague right now to give her my equipment and see if I can find something to eat for lunch. I have no idea where to eat. Just finished work and it was super exhausting because in my lunch break I had to go to my colleague to bring her the stuff and get some food. Now I'm super tired, but I really want to get out of this hotel room and I'm thinking where to go. I might just walk into like the center around here, which I've never been before. I was first thinking if I should drive to the actual city center, but it's also kind of far. Tired. I didn't eat any warm food for the last 3 meals and I want something warm. I think I'm just gonna walk. Get my vaccination certificate. Let's go.
Hey man, hey, check it out real quick. I see y'all niggas getting a lot out here, man. Y'all getting some money now. We doing alright. Nah, but like for real, I was saying if I could get like a couple hundreds and shit, you know, my stimulus check ain't hit. You know, I still...
Can you, when you can't use it again, threading it at the end, or what I do is I don't buy the
Honestly, my trip was like kind of chaotic, to be honest. It was pretty alright, but somehow everything turned out to be different than what I expected. I spent way more time in the hotel, for example, working. But I also spent way more time out on my team event, which was nice. The last night was super awful. I couldn't sleep until like 3 a.m. and yesterday when I arrived here, I was super exhausted and super tired and actually didn't manage to do anything. I didn't get groceries, I didn't really unpack. So I kind of have to do all of that today because tomorrow I'm working again. And I cannot really get groceries, but at least just clean up here. Yeah, and then the next time I have to go places is now in 2 weeks already again. I'm kind of just happy once I moved and I don't have to sleep in hotels anymore. But yeah, I saw my apartment for the first time, which was awesome. I really like it. I'm really happy with it. I'll do stuff now. I'm back since like 2.5 days by now, and somehow the last trip really took the best of me, and I honestly just spent the last 2 days entirely in bed. I didn't do anything besides the obvious eating and being on TikTok, and I didn't have that in a long time, and probably not in last year even. But I felt so knocked out, and it was kind of nice because I barely ever give myself the time to just rest. And even if I give myself the time, a lot of times I just don't feel comfortable not doing anything. And even today I just basically worked and then I went for groceries, and now I'm just kind of happy to be back home even though I spent the whole day here. Kind of nice to know that it seems like sometimes I am able to rest. I always thought I kind of cannot do that. Even working, even if it's from home, it's still exhausting. So there's obviously stuff I did. In 2 weeks I have to go back to get my keys, and we'll also start moving a few pieces of furniture there. So then there's already a lot of stuff happening again. But for now, for the next 2 weeks I'm here. I really missed cooking the last 5 days, honestly. I spent so much money on restaurant food and takeout. And today I'm making a really big comfort meal, which is mashed potatoes, spinach, and vegan fish sticks. I just finished my last day of work and now I'm done. I'm done with my job, and I have like 4 or 5 days free now, which is nice. But it feels kind of weird and I'm not good at saying goodbye. Like, it feels kind of odd. But I'm definitely tired. So I think I will just chill for an hour and then see what I do. Still have 1 whole week here before I have to go anywhere, so that's nice.
Across the country to school, I've been thinking about it lately and I made up my mind. Is that cool? I wanna know it'll be hard to set minds far and always new. Yeah, I think it's what I wanna do. And baby, now you can't see is the best place for me, but I'm guessing that it's different when I'm looking from your point of view. From your point of view. Oh. I said, baby, you've got things to do, and that's alright with me. But just know that when you come back home, the same place I will be. Same place I will
Does anyone remember me still? Kids. I actually haven't come out to the camera in a hot minute, probably for like the last 2 weeks or something. The last time I actually filmed things, I didn't even film a lot if I'm being honest, but it was when I officially got the keys for my apartment. And I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a wrap up, and I did want to film when I was there because we did a lot of nice stuff like going to IKEA and things, but it was really stressful and I just did not have the headspace to do anything. And I was actually really happy once I was home again because it was just a little bit too much, to be honest. I traveled back and forth like 3 times in the last month, and while doing that I'm still kind of working full-time. I have a lot of stuff to do. I was a bit stressed, and now I'm back home since some time and I'm feeling a little bit more ease, so I thought we'll just chill and talk for a bit. Basically everything that I had to do is kind of finished. There's a few items for the apartment I still need, but it's honestly just little things in comparison to how August looked like with searching for an apartment, searching for a job. It was honestly intense, and right now I have like half of the stuff to do and I'm still stressed, so I have no idea how I actually survived that. Yeah, basically everything is done. I just have to move, I guess, and I did start planning my move and what happens when, and I'm really excited for it, and I definitely want to do a video about it because I love moving vlogs. I love them so much, and this time I actually can show you something nice because my apartment is hopefully gonna be nice. Yeah, but probably by now you did see already like an outline of how it looks like right now. It's super fucking dirty and there's no furniture yet. We just carried inside a few of the things from IKEA, but that's it. I'm really excited to go there, but honestly I'm also super scared because it is still far away from my home and I don't know. This weekend I was entirely by myself because everyone is on vacation, so I spent 2 days just entirely by myself, not working, not being in contact with like any human person at all, to be honest. By the second day in the afternoon it got a little bit hard, and I definitely know that I did a lot of progress in being by myself and being happy by myself and not worrying. And still sometimes very hard, especially if my motivation is just not existent, even though there's things I could do or should do, but on some days I just don't manage to do them. And I had a lot of good days where I really enjoyed being by myself in the last year, which I'm super proud of, because like 2 years ago that wasn't possible at all. It's still sometimes hard, and I'm definitely a little bit scared of doing this entirely by myself when there's no emergency person close by in that sense. I'm also thinking, okay, I'm 23 by now and I'm not 16 anymore. I'm not getting panic attacks every day, and if I get them I know how to endure them, and if I can do that I can do basically everything else. Come on, I mean, I guess it's gonna be fun, and I will try to focus on my hobbies and try to focus on myself and do something good for myself, and I think this would definitely help. And besides that, sometimes you just have to sit some stuff out. Like, it's not possible to always feel super good, and it's okay to sit with bad feelings sometimes. That's something I need to learn. Even though all the trips I did were like 3 weeks apart altogether, it was fun and it was a really busy time, but I had a lot of good moments also, and even though I couldn't show you everything, I hope you still enjoyed seeing it, and I hope to see you again in my next video and the following ones. Thank you very much for your attention. Credits.